people try to get Fuentes on is that he's still funny as fuck.
It's funny.
So that's where you're in a
Joe Rogan and the weird trend of podcasters getting political. Joe Rogan has always been a cultural mirror. What he talks about usually ends up trending somewhere. But lately, his show, and others like his, has leaned more into political commentary, climate change, world leaders, election talk, and I find myself wondering, when did every podcaster decide they needed to be a political analyst? It's not that Rogan's opinions don't matter. He's built enough clout to have big politicians and scientists on his show. But here's the thing. Podcasts used to feel like an escape. They were casual spaces to learn, laugh, or unwind. Somewhere between the pandemic and now, they've all turned into debates about ideology, morality, and what's really happening behind the scenes. Rogan's takes on topics like climate change or presidential candidates often sound like late-night bar talk between two people who've both done a lot of research on YouTube. Sometimes it's fun, other times it's exhausting. Gen Z especially doesn't seem to buy into it as much. Younger listeners want creators who feel authentic and focus less on grand worldviews and more on lived experience. They'll trust a 23-year-old discussing emotional burnout more than a middle-aged podcaster dissecting geopolitics. But this shift into politics isn't just about ego. It's about attention economics. Podcasts are now content machines. Drama sells, outrage sells, truth bombs sell. When your livelihood depends on downloads, neutrality doesn't pay the bills. So, creators pick sides, make statements, and fill the airwaves with passionate certainty. The problem? Not everyone's equipped to talk about governance, climate science, or foreign affairs with nuance, and audiences can feel that gap. It used to be enough to be good at asking questions. Now, every podcaster thinks they need to have answers. Rogan's popularity proves that audiences still crave that free-thinking rebel energy, but the risk is that we end up drowning in debate fatigue. Not every subject needs a 3-hour roundtable with just asking questions energy. Still, podcasts reflect culture, and right now, culture is polarized. Maybe the surge in political talk just shows how desperate everyone is to make sense of things. Even when they don't have all the facts, podcasters are trying to process the chaos like the rest of us, just with a really expensive microphone. Like the video, have a good day.